So the last time I went to go see my guru, it was a fulfillment of, I knew that he was the boss of the situation. And he was supposed to have been the stinky, burdening brother, and the real boss was Kempo Sawang. But I understood him to be, um, I didn't understand all the vocabulary of it, but the physiological vocabulary was that he was the one that should have the most honor. And so I broke, I broke etiquette, and I went over and sat on his side of the room, and then I came back and later, and we talked in front of the man I was living with, and got married. and, um, but we were talking about how he said that when they talk about what they do with women, if somebody, it's a very rude question to ask what you've done with a woman. And that's one of the things that interferes with a woman's career, because how can he talk about what he's done with a woman if she's not a nun? So I wondered about the other women that had gone in to see him, because he would have done the same with them. But for some reason, people were asking a lot about me. So he was saying that he enjoyed me thoroughly, that we had a really good time, and all of that sort of stuff. And when I knew how to have a good time with him and all that. And I just kept saying to him, is there anything else that you would like to indulge yourself to explain to somebody that you don't think that you're ever going to find somebody who will actually make use of it? Because you might be surprised about how much I might make use of it. But I know that you probably, have assessed that the men that are coming in here aren't going to make use of it, and that you have a little bit more trouble assessing a woman. And so he just started telling me anything that crossed his mind, anything that he would limit it with, this is what I should talk about. Look, I'm going to tell you this, but you have to become family. Stuff like that. And so I wonder if there's any other khandros out there, if maybe you haven't realized what happened, maybe you didn't understand what you discussed. If you were I turned around and we started talking directly. So if you were going through a translator, maybe you lost something in translation. But I just wonder, are there any other khandros out there who met any of his personas? But one of the things he did tell me when we were talking was that he knew how to prevent people from getting high. And that is the meaning of shnoshel.